illustrations, and the graphical interface is going to get improved, but you can at least see that the basic functionality of it. And so the idea is that you can basically enter up to 4 different search terms. So here you can see I've searched Chris Record, who is a prominent internet marketer. I've searched JVZoo, which is an affiliate network, Pixel Studio FX, which is a recent launch, and also Frank Kern, who is another prominent internet marketer. I'm just going to click search. And basically what the tool does is it connects with the Twitter API, connects directly with Twitter's software, and scans through over 3 billion tweets to find the most targeted tweets that match what we're interested in. So if we just start scanning through some of these people, you can see here this person has just ordered a copy of a book that was recommended by Chris Record. Let's just keep on scrolling down. This person here, I'm the last person to know about Chris Record. Love his scopes, amazing teacher. Another one at Pixel Studio FX. I can't wait to try out Pixel Studio FX later today. Thanks Chris Record for promoting it to us. So I mean, this is literally someone who's just bought this particular product here. So this is a recent buyer from 2 days ago. So it does not get any targeted than this, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. But just basically to run through the tool and explain how it works, you enter up to 4 different searches at the top here in a list here. You can see we've got a clickable link to the user's page, the number of people that are following them, the number of people who they are following, and then we've got the tweet itself. And essentially what we can do is when we find someone that we're happy with, we can either click yes to add them, or we can click no to skip them. We can arrange keywords, arrange the tweets basically by certain keywords. So if we want to, for example, bring people up who are using Pixel Studio FX, we can put that here and they'll appear first. If we want to put people who use, for example, buyer as a keyword, or bought or purchased or subscribed, etc., then we can basically do that as well. And we can also enter negative keywords that we want to exclude, and we just kind of go through the process of just clicking yes, skip, etc., etc., etc. And then when we're kind of happy with the results, at that point what we can do is we can just click on either download all tweets, and it will just download it to our to our desktop as a CSV file, which we can then import into Twitter. And we can also download people who everyone apart from people we skipped. We can download people that have been filtered up here. We can download everyone that we've added if you want to do it the manual way. And then basically what we can do with Twitter then is we can just go straight over to Twitter and import it as a tailored audience, it's called. So we go to Twitter ads, click on audience manager, create a new audience, and then just literally name the audience, import a list of usernames, and upload that CSV file that we've grabbed from from the Social Titan software. It does comply, by the way, with all of Twitter's terms, not just for Weight Watchers, but for all. This is like if we're promoting a dieting offer, I suppose. We could repeat this for pretty much every type of dieting terms. We put in various dieting products here and find all the buyers. So I mean, here's someone like, I'm losing weight on the Healthy Wage 10,000 Team Challenger Weight Watchers. I lost 2.9% of my weight this week. So I mean, this is certainly someone who's a Weight Watchers buyer. She's committed, she's losing weight, she's definitely a good targeting buyer. Just going to scroll through again. You can see here we've got this, for example, save $2 off Weight Watchers product. Well, this appears to be some kind of affiliate or something like that. So I'm just going to grab this couponing word and put this under exclude keywords, and then click on that just to filter them and just to kind of remove those people. You can see here Weight Watchers website and phone app are both down, please help. Well, this is basically, the phone app is something you would only get if you're a paid up member of Weight Watchers. And so again, we know that this person's a buyer. We know that this person's a buyer. This person is private message Weight Watchers, and so presumably is a buyer as well. Another person who's a buyer. You can see it just basically allows you to extract these buyers incredibly targeted, and then all we do is just skip anyone that we don't think is relevant. So for example, Weight Watchers themselves are appearing. Obviously not much point in targeting them with a dieting offer, but pretty much everyone else we can just download by clicking here And very quickly, within the space of a few minutes, we can enter a few terms up here and get a list of well over 1,000 buyers that we can then import straight into our software. Just one final search I'm going to do, and this is for people who would be looking to promote a Teespring offer. So we've looked at maybe building up a list of internet marketers, we've looked at building up a list of diet people. Now let's look at t-shirts. And let's say that we wanted to sell a Teespring t-shirt that was focused on nurses. Well, there's a few searches here which I'm going to demonstrate. You can see that we've got the Teespring nurse, we've got nurse Etsy, which is another kind of clothing and apparel site, and then we have nurse Pinterest. And then finally we've got this search here, cute enough to stop heart, and this is basically a t-shirt that is really popular, that relates to nurses, and kind of a phrase that relates to nurses. And so anyone tweeting this is likely a nurse and potentially owns a t-shirt saying this. So I'll just click on search, and while that's searching, there is something else I want to show you. There's also a link here, this little Twitter icon, that if I click on it, and basically allows us to run a search and see if anyone see what a preview of that result would look like, basically. So it'll load up a Twitter search for that, and then we can just scan and see what kind of things people are tweeting. So you can see here, this is exactly what we want. This person, checkout nurse available for the next 8 hours. Well, they've basically visited this page, probably bought the product, and have now retweeted it. So really useful function there as well. But as you can see, we can just kind of scan through here, and there's just tons and tons of these people who've basically retweeted nurse t-shirts that they've either bought or they visited the page and just retweeted it. So this is exactly what we want. These are all targeted buyers. Again, we can export them just by clicking on this button here, and then once again we just go straight over to Twitter, create a list and import that list and start targeting them. So that pretty much covers it. Demonstrated 3 searches there, how we can find Teespring illustrations, and the graphical interface is going to get improved, but you can at least see the basic functionality of it. And so the idea is that you can basically enter up to 4 different search terms. So here you can see I've searched Chris Record, who is a prominent internet marketer. I've searched JB Zoo,